Good morning students. In this video we are going to see Unit 19 Plant Physiology. Let's see the learning object. Know the plants. Know the plants to have certain autonomic movement. Understand the different types of movement in plant. Differentiate trophic movement from nastic movement. Gain knowledge on trophism. Understand the plant produce the food through the process of photosynthesis. Understand the process of transpiration. Introduction. Let's say introduction. Why the animals are move? Animals are move in search of food, shelter and reproduction. Do you know the plants can move? Plants also can respond to the outside triggered by an external stimuli. Have you observed the leaves of Mimosa pudica, that is touch me not plant? When we touch the plant, the closes the leaves. Whereas the Chilianthus anus sunflower is path of the sun from the down to task, east to west. These movements are triggered by the external stimuli. Unlike animal, plants do not move the womb one place to another, but they can move their body part, getting sunlight, water and nutrients. They are sensitive and external factors like light, gravity, temperature, etc. In this lesson, we will study about the various movements in plant, photosynthesis and transpiration. Trophism. Trophism is a movement, unidirectional movement of a whole or part of a plant towards the direction of stimuli. Types of trophism. Based on the nature of stimuli, trophism are classified as follows: phototrophism, geotrophism, hydrotrophism, thigmotrophism and chemotrophism. First, phototrophism. Photo means light. Movement of plant part towards the light is phototrophism. Example, shoot of a plant. Geotrophism. Geo means gravity. Gravity. Movement of a plant in response to gravity towards the earth. Example, root of a plant. Hydrotrophism. Hydro means water. Movement of a plant or plant part towards the water. Example, root of a plant. Thigmotrophism. Thigmo means touch. Movement of a plant part due to the touch. Example, climbing vein. The climbers when touch the support start to climb. Chemotrophism. Chem means chemical. Movement of a plant part in response to chemical. Example, growth of pollen tube respond to sugar present in the stigma. Trophism is generally termed as positive. Growth is towards the signal. Negative. Growth is away from the signal. Shoot of a plant moves towards the light. The root move away. That is, shoot are positively phototrophic. See the plant. The shoot system is growing towards the light, so it is called positive phototrophism. It could grow away from the gravity, so that is negatively geotrophic. But the root is grow towards the gravity away from the photo light, so negatively phototrophic, positively geotrophic. Exceptional case, some of the halophyte produce the negatively geotrophic root. Example, Rhizopora. These roots turn 180 degree upright for the respiration. Let's see the next movement, nastic movement. Nastic movement are non-directional response of the plant part of a plant to stimuli. Based on the nature of stimuli, nastic movement are classified into three. One is photonasty, thigmonasty. Another one is photonasty. First one, photonasty. Photo means light. Already you know. Respond to stimuli. Tarasacum officinale bloom in the morning, closes in the evening. When the light is coming, the flower is bloom. When light gone, the flower is closed. Similarly, Epomia alpha, the Moonflower, when the light is coming, closes the flower. When the light gone, bloom. So it is called night flower, moonflower. That is moonflower. This is the example of photonasty. Next is thigmonasty. Thigmo means touch. When the touch plant respond to touch, that is thigmonasty. Example Mimosa pudica. That is example Mimosa pudica. When they touch the plant, the leaves are starting to close. This is the Mimosa pudica. The movement of a plant part respond to touch. Mimosa pudica folded the leaves and dropped when touched. It's also known as seismonasty. It is also known as seismonasty. Seismonasty. Next, fastest nastic movement, the Venus flytrap, Dionaea muscipula, presents a spectacular example for thigmonasty. It exhibits one of the fastest movement known as nastic movement. Fastest nastic movement. Next, thermonasty. The movement of a plant part is moving towards the sunlight. Temperature will increase. Thermo means temperature. Movement of a plant part associated the changes in the temperature. Example, tulip flower bloom as a temperature will increase. Let's see. This is the Venus flytrap flower. Let's see the differences between the trophic and nastic movement. Unidirectional respond to the stimulus. Uni means single, only one direction. Non-directional, any direction that plant or plant part respond to the stimulus. Growth independent movement. Growth independent movement. Dependent movement, independent movement. More or less permanent and irreversible. The movement permanent, irreversible. It cannot come back. Temporary or reversible. It can come back. The touch me not plant. If you touch the folded the leaves, when after some times it come back the original position. That is reversible. Found in all plant. Found only a few specialized plant. Slow action, immediate action. Next, let's see the meaning of photosynthesis. Photo means light. Synthesis means to build. This photosynthesis literally means building up the food, light, with the help of light, from building up the food. During this process, light energy is converted into chemical energy. Green plants are autotrophic. Auto means self. They are preparing their own food, own mode of nutrition, because they are prepare the food material through the process of photosynthesis. See, the plant is absorb sunlight, water and minerals, salt from the sand, observe the atmosphere carbon dioxide, and prepare the food. When the preparing food, the oxygen is eliminating. During respiration, oxygen is intake by the plant. That equation of the photosynthesis: carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight with the help of chlorophyll. They prepare the plant glucose, water and oxygen. The end product of photosynthesis is glucose, which will converted into starch and stored in the plant body. Plants take in carbon dioxide photosynthesis by the aids for its living. Plants also need oxygen to carry on cellular respiration. Requirement of photosynthesis: chlorophyll, green pigment in the leaves, water, carbon dioxide and sunlight. With these things, the plant prepare food. Next topic, we will see one activity. Place a potted plant in a dark room. 2 days. De-starch in leaves. All the leaves are converted in without starch. They are not having starch. Cover one leaves with a thin stripe. You see, small stripe is stick in the leaves back both the side. Keep the potted plant bright sunlight for 6 hours. After 6 hours, pluck the selected covered leaf. This covered leaf will remove from the plant after 6 hours. Immerse the leaf in boiling water. The removed leaf is put in a boiling water a few minutes. Then remove all the chlorophyll. Test the leaf now. Iodine solution. In the leaf is tested by the iodine solution. Pour the iodine solution on the leaf. Converted the part does not turn black. The covered part does not turn black, whereas uncovered part remaining area is changed into blue or black color. Why the changes of color? The already the plant kept 2 days in dark room. That time the plant is lost full starch. With the covered area without the sunlight, the area cannot prepare starch. So, with the help of sunlight only, plant prepare food. That prove the with the help of this activity. Next, transpiration. Loss of water from the water vapor from the aerial part of the plant body is called transpiration. Transpiration is through the stomata. The leaves have tiny microscopic pores called stomata. Pore means opening. Water evaporates through the stomata. This is a stomata. This is a small pore. This outside cell is called guard cell. Outside cell is guard cell. Stomata surrounded by guard cell. These guard cell help the regulating rate of transpiration. When the water is increased, the guard cell will help to open the stomata. When the water is not available, the guard cell is help to close the stomata. Types of transpiration: stomal transpiration, cuticular transpiration, lenticular transpiration. Loss of water from through the stomata is called stomatal transpiration. 90 to 95% of water transpired from the leaves. Cuticular transpiration. Loss of water through cuticle. Cuticle is a waxy layer present in the plant part that through the cuticle water is transpire, that is cuticular transpiration. Lenticular transpiration. Lenticular is except leaves, other part is called lenticular part. That bark, woody, stem, twigs. These parts having tiny opening. Tiny opening means very small opening. This is called lenticular opening. With the help of lenticular opening, transpiration will occur. It's called lenticular transpiration. Necessary for why the transpiration is necessary? For the following reason: it create pull in the leaf and stem. Create pull. New water will reach the leaf and stem. That time only the plant will get more nutrients and minerals. It create absorption force in root. It create absorption force. The aerial part will vacant only. Absorption will continuously going on. The necessary continuous supply of minerals. It regulates temperature of the plant. Exchange of gases. How does the plant get air? The leaves have minute open stomata. Through the stomata, gases are exchanged. It takes place. This minute open pores seen through the microscope. We cannot see our naked eye. Air exchange takes place continuously through the stomata. Plants exchange gases, carbon dioxide and oxygen continuously through these stomata. You will study more about the physiological process in your higher class. Take how the transpiration will occur will prove the help of this activity. You take a potted plant, one part of the plant covered with the help of plastic car. place in a sunlight few hours, you can see the inside of cover some water droplet. Let's conclude the transpiration occur through the leaves. Thank you children. Thank you.